Donald Trump recently claimed that he thought it was terrible when his supporters chanted "Lock her up" back in 2016 when he ran against Hillary Clinton, RadarOnline.com can report. In an interesting development to come after Trump himself faces potential incarceration after he was convicted by a New York jury last week, the embattled ex-president appeared on Fox News to distance himself from the "lock her up" sentiment. While Trump falsely claimed that he never said Clinton should be locked up while on the campaign trail 8 years ago, he also said that it would have been terrible to imprison his then political opponent, mainly because she was the wife of a former president. After we won against Hillary, people would say, "Lock her up, the convicted felon ex-president told Sean Hannity on Wednesday night. And I said, wouldn't it be terrible if I locked up the wife of the President of the United States, and locked up the former Secretary of State? He continued. It's a terrible thing. Trump then insisted that he wants to bring the country together should he beat President Joe Biden in November and secure another term in the Oval Office. You're starting off, you want to bring the country together, he told Hannity. I want to bring the country together. Meanwhile, Trump also pledged to restore equal justice if he wins the 2024 presidential election later this year, although he appeared hesitant to make such a pledge. Will you pledge to restore equal justice, equal application of our laws, and this practice of weaponization? Hannity asked the embattled ex-president. Is that a promise you're going to make? Well, you have to do it. But it's awful, Trump responded. I know you want me to say something so nice. The 45th president went on to protest the guilty verdict handed down against him by a New York jury last week. He suggested that the country doesn't want a former president to be indicted or imprisoned and cited President Biden, as well as Hillary Clinton, as examples. When Biden goes out, everyone says bye-bye, and then he gets indicted 2 days later, and they go after him. The country doesn't want that, Trump told Hannity. And you know what? They didn't want it with Hillary Clinton either. I thought it was terrible, he repeated. I'd make a speech, everyone would say, lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Trump's interview with Hannity on Wednesday night would not be the first time the former president denied calling for Clinton's imprisonment. Trump denied ever calling for Clinton's imprisonment once again on Sunday during another interview with Fox News. I didn't say lock her up, but the people said lock her up, Trump falsely claimed during an appearance on Fox and Friends over the weekend. Then, we won, he continued. And I said pretty openly, I said, all right, come on, just relax, let's go, we've got to make our country great.